Okay, so we're here. As I said, I would be on Saturday at this American Classics Marketplace. Open 10 to 6 daily. It says it has over 300 vendors. It's mostly antiques and vintage. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to go to the Classic Cafe. The nice lady up front walked me back here. I would have never found it on my own. I'd still be wandering aimlessly. But look, there's some pretty cute stuff here, right? And buy me either a water, or it looks like they have complimentary coffee. How sweet is that? But I love some of this decor. You can actually get this at Home Depot. Yeah, I've seen that at Home Depot. So it looks like they have some repop stuff too. All that is actually for sale from someone's booth. Cute little 50s diner look, right? Other people's cards. Probably some people I know. Okay, so I'm going to grab me something to drink and we will go get started. Okay, so here we go. Again, I'm going to, oh gosh, okay, this is going to take forever. I'm already stopping at cute stuff. That looks like handmade stuff, right? Okay, so I'm going to start with glassware and vintage glassware and pottery, and if there's any retro stuff. Okay, that's what I want to start with. And then the next visit, we'll pick another niche, okay? So, every once in a while, I'll just let you guys look around though, okay? For those of you that just like to go on a trip. So, let me go find something that has a lot of glass and stuff. Oh my gosh, seriously, this is gonna take, like, I see so much cool stuff that I love. I love this kind of stuff too. And is that a whole nother section? What? My friend from Hawaii just visited me and she loves this kind of stuff. So she went up, her sister took her up to the crystal shop up in the mountains. She would have loved some of this. I had to mail it to her though. Oh, wow. This is great, you guys. Yeah, this could be like, this is going to have to be a series, right? Because it's just a lot. I need to borrow $1,000 from somebody. Here, let me stick my foot in here just to kind of give you guys a size reference, okay? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, let's get serious now. Let's get serious. I'll be back in a minute. Let me find some place for us to start, okay? Okay, so I just want to look at all this jewelry. It's 10% off. Some of you might enjoy this too. I'm pretty sure this is a mixture of new stuff, new, handmade, as well as maybe some vintage thrown in. Some of this I remember selling in the 80s and 90s. Oh my gosh, those cufflinks, $650. Those are gorgeous. I like to wear cufflinks. Okay, calcite. So again, I can tell some of this is new, mixed in, and then some crafted pieces. Wait a minute, let's go over here. Oh. I'm not a big jewelry girl, but the older I get, the more I'm starting to like it. So I guess I'm gonna be one of those older women with all the funky clothes and the jewelry everywhere and the big crazy glasses.
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody will have to keep an eye on me. That shell's pretty. That painted on shell, that's really pretty. I wish I could see the tag on that.
Oh, it's a bar. Remember those?
Let's go over to the other side, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, some bridal stuff. I know some of this is new, mixed in. I can tell. Still beautiful though, right? Some
Look at the Effie's
Benton pieces. Not sure about that price. I like the way they displayed. This is a really nice case. I think that's new. I see something missing out of it too, so. box together, mostly new actually. All right, you guys, moving on. This will be good to talk about, especially if you live in Colorado. This case has a bunch of Van Briggle in it. It used to be made here closer. Hang on a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, so see the tag, it says Van Briggle. And I don't think that we still have that here. They turned that into a, excuse me a moment. Sorry, one of the workers wanted to know if I needed help. Okay, they turned where, like their big factory or whatever location down in old Colorado City, they turned that whole shopping center into some kind of hipster shopping center. But you can see some of these prices, right? So I definitely want to take the time. I've only found 2 in my life and I live here. I've had people find it even up north and on east and west coast. So 180. So I definitely want to study some of these styles. It just looks very like Frank Oma style. Of course, this is a bigger name.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think when I get home, I'll go online and study all the Van Briggle type stuff. Okay, so that I can recognize it. Bonus points if you can tell me who this doll is. If you're a brand new millennial or Gen Z, you won't hardly be able to tell me. Here's something that caught my attention. Because I thought I knew what it was, but I don't apparently. Northwood. $95 on this. I don't know if that's correct or not. Kind of opalescent. So I will remember that name to familiarize myself with that. Passing on the milk glass. I think that's the silver crest stuff. Let's see who made that and how much. Benton, 56, silver crest. Yeah, I think I'm learning most of the easy stuff, you know, this last 3 months. I'm not sure what that is, but that's a new lampshade. But that's pretty together. This is Franciscan Ivy. That's what I thought. I just learned that last month watching Real Nifty Vintage. Run at work glass. That might be a little high. What do you guys think? That's a little high for that, right? But a lot of these booths, I noticed they have like sale prices. So this is Viking. That's what I was going to say. Viking or Hazel Atlas. I'm really learning a lot really quickly. Let's see this one. Another $30 Murano art piece, controlled bubbles. You see they have a black light. But I'm not sure what for. Some Pyrex. I want to see what this is. I saw some of this the other day at the thrift store. $24. Is it Williamsburg Pottery? I think that's Pennsylvania, right? And I passed on it because I didn't, you know, the resale value wasn't quite there. All right, let's move on. So I scoped out this booth. I'm going to go in as soon as these ladies are done. But because I was drawn to this, because I knew what it was, you know, I'm good on the art glass. Vintage and modern. And I knew this was a Diebel, if that's how you say it, D-E-E-B-L-E, Robert Diebel. And it could, that's a pretty decent price. It could go for a little more, so if it does have a little bit of chipping right here on the edge. But anyway, so that makes me trust this booth and the prices. So as soon as they're done, we'll go in there. Okay, so they were having a good time chatting, and it sounded like they were talking about private stuff, so I didn't really want to go in and be bothering them. Plus, I'd be talking to you guys. So yeah, that made me think, okay, that's a decent price for this. It would go for a little more if it wasn't like the chips on this rim. It would be about 70 to 80. So I'm like, okay, these people price fair. So I'm looking around. Yeah, see, things are priced fair, and they seem to know what things are, even though some, like, they don't have the name on this one, which would be helpful. but if someone knows it, they know it, right? Okay, so let's look at some things since I trust this booth. See if there's anything I want to check the price of. Oh, I think that's modern, but look, 20 bucks, that's super cool. I think I see things like this at Ross. Yeah, made in, what does that say, China? Yeah, but still. And see, that's nice. And I don't know, it's a fair enough price. 50% off tags with doggy prints, this bookshelf only. Okay, we'll be there in a minute. Let's look at this. What is that? Okay, Yvon, stay on track. Some vintage lunch boxes that can bring a little bit of money for sure. $8.95 for a vintage kaleidoscope. Sometimes these little recipe boxes can resell, but not for a whole lot, okay? Not for a whole lot. Okay, so all of this with the doggy print is 50% off, huh? Okay, nice little cabin lodge piece, I think. Stone ashtray. Now I'm just looking. What is this, Fire King? Pyrex, oh, my bad. I thought it would be Fire King since it was half price. Another piece. Like just a bulb starter, right? Don't see anything I feel like I need to get and make a bunch of money off of. I have no idea what this is. That's our oh, that is our Air Force Chapel. Oh my gosh. I thought it was going to be something like Southwestern because of, I guess, the red clay that they used. But yeah, I can see the top of that from my house. The Air Force Academy is here. It's like West Point for the Air Force. So we have an Air Force base, we have Army base, but then we also have the Air Force Academy where the cadets come to train. It's serious business. Okay, I'm just looking for anything that I feel like I've never seen before to know what it is, or that I've seen a lot of and passed it up and probably shouldn't have. $19.95 for an older R2-D2. That's probably not bad. Oh, I knew I liked this booth. Hello. Winner. Interesting stuff. There's probably some things I could make some money off of. Okay. That's a real turtle. I don't even know if that, like turtle shell. I don't even know if that's legal. Let me see what this says. Turtle shell rattle. Huh. Oh, Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple doll. Let me see if that has any resale. 25, so probably about 20-ish. Did not know that. That's old school, even before my time. $22. See, I feel like that's about the price range where I would actually could find some of this stuff at local garage sales and flea markets, and still maybe flip for more than $20. Hall, okay. I've heard of that, but I haven't found any yet. Swan base, I believe. What is this? $6.95? Well, I feel like if you marketed that little doll right, folk art like, you could get more than that, right? It's interesting. Very fair prices in this booth if you were buying for yourself. Definitely. Old trash can, some Fenton Silvercrest, right? Pretty sure. Fenton large White ruffle compote, $20. What is that? A little Bambi lamp? A little Bambi lamp. See if I can see who made that. Doesn't say. Okay, trying to be careful because if I break it, I have to buy it. Harlem Globetrotters. Oh my gosh, I used to watch that cartoon. I think they still do their thing, but not with all the original members. I wanted to see what this stuff was too. Westmoreland. Okay, never found any yet. Westmoreland. But I hear the other vintage people that I watch on YouTube talk about that. Potter Wheel Original. It's pretty. Oh, I see these kind of things all the time at the thrift store and garage sales. Oh, snap. Vintage Colorado frosted glass. Huh. No maker's mark though, so but now I know. Yeah, she's got like decent prices in between the thrift store and retail, right? What we would sell things for. That might be a modern piece, but still it's pretty. Okay. Oh, I just bought some of this Hazel Atlas. How much is this? I might add this to it. Or should I just wait? Mine are smaller. Should I just wait until I find it at the thrift store again? Because the first two pieces that I found last month were at the thrift store. But I'm keeping them. What is that? So a lot of times these things we find, they don't have the sticker on them anymore. $12.50. Viking. Yes. See, there's another Fenton piece, right? Yeah. I wonder why she doesn't say Silvercrest. Isn't that called Silvercrest? I like this. I wonder whose that is. That base looks familiar. That's a kind of a pretty piece. I wonder if that's Vaseline glass. I wonder if that glows. Okay, and some Pyrex. That's the swirl, but I don't recognize that color. But I've got the Cinderella bowl and the turquoise swirl that I'm keeping. I like this. White marble vintage lamp. Yeah, really good prices on that booth, right? Some refrigerator glass. Okay. Hey, this matches that other one. That's pretty. Let's see if this has a name. Vintage green glass cherry. Oh, Westmoreland. Okay. That's nice. I just told you guys always buy the old phones, not the repops, but the old phones. I told you they're 40 or 50. See? Exactly. All right. We're getting company, so I will go find us another place to check out. Okay? Okay, so here's something that's out of my wheelhouse. So that's interesting to know. Lamp fixtures, but more so, I hear some of the guys like Garage Flips talk about fly fishing reels and Chad golden finger picker. So yeah, some good resale value on some of those, right? Just looking at the names. Oh, my bad. Didn't even notice. Hello. Ooh, this would take some studying. Okay, this would be a niche that would take a few months, right, to study. So we'll have to put that on the back burner. I see decoys all the time too, but I don't know what's what. So that would be something interesting to add to the list to learn. Because Kenneth, I Be Flipping Daily on Instagram, he found a duck decoy. I can't remember, what did he sell that for? $500-600? I don't know, it was something really special. Even these have a pretty good. All right, we'll put that on the list to learn because I see this kind of stuff all the time. So in this booth, I recognize this. This was in my last Thrift with me in Thrift Haul, right? And I said I learned that it was opaline, and a lot of people say Bristol as if like that, like a place where it comes from, like the way we say Limoges plate, but there's different manufacturers, right? And I was saying I think about $25-30. So mine's smaller than this, but it is hand painted, and these are all of hers are about 30 to 40. So I think I'm really getting, my picking of other items is really translating well over into, you know, the vintage stuff. Pretty happy about that. Okay, you know what I think I'm learning? Let me come over here. So I feel like I'm learning that, okay, a lot of these booths, they have some of the same items and prices are pretty competitive with each other. Most all of them have like 20, 30, 40% off. So things are marked up a little bit, you know, kind of like what we might do to prepare for a sale. And I think that what I've learned so far of like the more common vintage stuff that I, you know, from YouTube and everything, I think they've done a good job, the people that I've learned from. Okay, I want to stop here at this one though, with all these women vases, because, okay, so I told you, if you went thrifting with me or watched a thrift haul, you saw that I did, I picked out 2 of these like left-in head vases. I'm not sure what these are. But anyways, in researching, I've learned there's all kinds of brands, and some of them can bring a lot of money. Okay, so Napco was one I learned, and I wish I could remember the other ones. The left-in ones, or the ones that I had, were about the $30, $40 range, and I did sell the one for $40. She's got some higher-end Napco. And I'll try to look up the other names, because some of them are quite expensive. But remember, I left the full left-in figurines behind. Those were only 12 to 13, and I just picked out the 2 head vases. And that lady that I was shopping from Texas, she got the Dresden. Anyways, so that's interesting. Okay, wait, I found some more. Hope you guys can hear me. I found some more. So, let's see. I gotta put my glasses on, hang on. My readers. Darn, no names. So I'm not sure if these prices are correct, you know. Like I said, all these booths have like a sale price. Some brides. Oh, a groom. Oh, how about that? These aren't really vases. Well, that might be like a bud vase. Interesting. Okay, let's go see what else we can find. Okay, so I just got a cha-ching from eBay. I sold one of those Russian little ceramic foxes for $25. Anyways, okay, so all of these kind of teacups are always in the thrift stores, but I never really know what's worth buying. Moriage, yes, I learned that. So see, these are all like under, excuse me, I only have one hand. $3.95 Demitas. Oh, that, I hear a couple of people say that word, Demitas? I need to learn how to say it. So, okay, I'm not learning anything about higher end cups there. Love that honeycomb paperweight. Oh, 10% off everything. Oh my gosh, what is this? I think I just fell in love with that. What is that, Japan? How much are you? Oh, Christmas teddy bear planter, vintage Japan. Sorry, there you guys. Oh my gosh. Wonder what that's called when it has that stuff on it. You are adorable. So I just got me a drink of water and I'm trying to find that big place, that new edition. But anyways, this caught my eye again. I like this kind of art and I don't know why. It's like post-apocalyptic. I don't know. I just love it. It's like be creative with what you have. I love this. $31. There's another one. That would be so much fun to market it to steampunk and the wasteland people. I don't know. I don't like to talk too much about my subcultures, even though I say one day I will. But I keep changing my mind because I've got some subcultures that I market to that I don't know are money makers to me. Is that rude? I don't know. Okay, let's go find that big area. Because remember we were here because I went gaga over all this stuff. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. This is a new edition apparently. So I want to go in and see what's happening here before I go. All of this is making me want to go thrift shopping. And that new thrift store opened today. I had that scheduled for tomorrow, but I'm getting itchy and I think I might have to go stop on the way home and actually do that today. Okay, this clock with the slight atomic appeal, this is a George Nelson. His clocks are expensive. So they only want $15. So it's got a battery in it. I'm going to set it for the proper time right now and then come back and make sure that it works right. Okay, so the clock works. I did grab it. I'm still in that large new auditorium edition. And the reverb in that place, the echo is crazy, the acoustics. So it's a terrible audio. So I'm just putting in a few clips here and talking to you guys at home. A few things that I saw on the way out that I thought were cool. But I am going to go pay. I only bought the clock and I had a little bit of this was a stinker to edit, so sorry. But I did also stop at that new thrift store on the way home. So I'm going to edit that real quick and put it up too. This one was supposed to be for yesterday and the thrift shop was for today. I went to both places yesterday and here are both the videos. Thanks you guys and have a great day.